What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new video where we will talk about the latest update on Liverpool's takeover, because there is reliable reports coming from Bloomberg and Reuters, two of the most reliable news outlets, that Liverpool are on the radar of the Qatari investment fund. We already said some details about that in yesterday's video, but according to Reuters, Liverpool are being targeted by Qatar sports investment over a potential acquisition. And you guys might ask, will there be a conflict of interest if Qatar will own both Paris Saint-Germain and potentially Liverpool if they meet in the Champions League? Well, it already happened with the Red Bull group owns Red Bull Salzburg and RB Leipzig as well, and they have met in the Champions League before, so UEFA will allow this if it's a different investment group actually buying Liverpool than the owner of Paris Saint-Germain. And Nasser Al-Khelaifi, the chairman of Qatar Sports Investment, have recently held talks with Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy, but it looks like they are interested in buying Liverpool as well. Contrary to reports yesterday that they haven't talked to Liverpool yet, they are considering either a total takeover or a stake in Liverpool, according to the report, and also they are interested in a stake at Manchester United. In an emailed response, Tottenham said there is no truth in reports that a meeting took place regarding the sale of equity in the club. Tottenham, Manchester United's US owner, the Glazer family, has been looking at options for Man United, including a new investment or a potential sale. So what do you make of this news? I think Liverpool are in desperate need of new owners because FSG are not backing Liverpool properly financially in the transfer market, or otherwise we would have signed a midfielder. Don't tell me Jurgen Klopp doesn't want to sign a midfielder. If the funds were there and available, he would jump at the chance to reinforce the midfield area, because I think actually Liverpool have one of the best attacking strike forces in the world if everybody is fit. Salah, Darwin Núñez, Diogo Jota, Bobby Firmino, Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo. Name a club who have overall a better front six, a better six attackers than that. There are not many in the world right now. And also Liverpool have still a pretty solid defense, even though Trent had a pretty disastrous first half of the season. But Virgil van Dijk, Konate and Robertson and Joel Matip, they are really good defenders. Maybe not as brilliant, world class as they were in their prime, but they are still brilliant. So the main issue at Liverpool is the midfield, and I don't understand why FSG are not backing Jurgen Klopp to the hilt with new investment in the midfield, unless they are looking to sell the club fully. Also, I also heard from some people that maybe the potential new owners are waiting for Liverpool to where they will finish at the end of the season, because it's a few months from now, and if Liverpool finish outside of the Champions League places, maybe that will lower Liverpool's valuation, and maybe the potential buyers are waiting for that. But if that's the case, that will be disastrous, because there will be no investment into Liverpool midfield in the January transfer window, and that's really, we don't want that to happen, because I can't see Liverpool making the top four, in my opinion. I think we should be all over Moises Caicedo. He would be absolutely perfect for Liverpool. Thiago is a world-class player, and Fabinho is pretty good still. Nobody expected Fabinho to have a steep decline this season, but he was like overplayed so much in the past 3 years. He pretty much played every really important game for Liverpool in the past 2 or 3 seasons. So we need legs in midfield. It's pretty obvious. We need runners alongside Thiago, and we also need a rotation option for Fabinho. I said many times, Henderson wouldn't be a regular starter in my Liverpool team. He would be the backup to Fabinho, and when Fabinho needs a rest, then Henderson would play as a number 6. He won't play as a box-to-box midfielder. He had another horrendous couple of games against Leicester City. He was pretty shocking, I think, and against Wolves he was pretty bad as well. And Forbes have valued Liverpool at $4.4 billion. I think that's a little bit too much in current economic situation. I think Liverpool would be sold for around $3.5 to $4 billion. And the fact that Bloomberg and Reuters, two very incredibly reliable sources, are saying that PSG owner Qatar Sports Investments are looking at a full or partial sale of Liverpool FC is very, very encouraging for the future. But I really hope that this takeover goes quickly and goes smoothly, because as I said, Liverpool desperately need investment into their team. And it looks like the Qataris want this multi-club model to prosper and flourish under their guidance. It looks like this strategy is the continuation of the recent trends of Middle Eastern interest in the Premier League and multi-club models. The City Football Group already own 10 different football clubs all around the world, in Australia, in North America, in South America, and in Europe as well. The Red Bull Group already owns RB Leipzig, Red Bull Salzburg, and also clubs in Australia and in the MLS in North America as well. So it looks like the Qatar could be the next multi-club franchise or multi-club model that they want to implement. And also, out of the three clubs of Man United, Tottenham and Liverpool are the most attractive and comfortably the best value for money purchase based on reported asking prices for the three clubs, because Liverpool have the highest turnover out of those three clubs. It has the lowest debt, so we have the best financial situation and also very strong financial management because of FSG's very strict financial policies. Liverpool are in very good health financially, and yes, that is due to FSG, but an only obvious area is in need of significant investment is the playing squad, but rather inherit that as an issue than infrastructure requiring hundreds of millions in investment, coupled with 515 million pounds of debt or 7 million plus pounds of debt, and a team that hasn't won anything in decades, that's Tottenham. Man United require a major refurbishment of Old Trafford and also potentially a new training ground. Liverpool already have expanded the stadium to 61,000 seater stadium, which will be finished I think at the end of the summer, and also Liverpool already have a new training ground. So if a new owner comes in, they would only need to invest a couple of $100 million into the playing squad. If they take over Man United, they need to spend huge amounts of money. Plus, the Man United have 500 million pounds of debt. Tottenham have more than 700 million pounds of debt because of building the new stadium. Plus, they need to invest into the playing squad as big time as at Liverpool, because Tottenham also haven't won a major trophy in decades. And my major worry is FSG will sell to a fellow American businessman or business consortium, and they will just milk Liverpool dry for money, and they wouldn't invest into the playing squad. They would see Liverpool as a business opportunity and not a football club. They wouldn't want to invest heavily into the playing squad to make Liverpool win trophies again. That's my biggest worry. FSG need to get this sale right, otherwise we will have massive problems going forward. And also, the Tactical Times have posted on Twitter the numbers of the expected goals against, so the number of chances and the quality of chances the opposition creates against each Premier League club. And Liverpool are actually in the bottom 6 for expected goals. Liverpool conceded, I think, 22 goals, and they have an expected goals against of 27.8 to be precise. Alisson Becker has bailed out Liverpool so many times, so I wouldn't be too harsh on him and his mistake against Wolves. Yes, it disrupted Liverpool and it was a very costly error. We might have won without it, but overall this season Alisson has been one of our top 3 best players alongside Mo Salah. And yes, Darwin Núñez, in my opinion, has been Liverpool's top 3 best players. Before his injury, Bobby Firmino also was up there, but it's very hard to judge that. He missed quite a big chunk of the season now. And Liverpool's also post-shot expected goals against goals allowed is 9, almost double the next highest. Leaders Arsenal have 1. Manchester City have minus 1.7. So yeah, Liverpool's defense and defending through the midfield is a big concern, and I really hope that Liverpool will fix that. And Liverpool have gone away from a very high intensity, high pressing, like high octane, heavy metal football, and we have gone towards a more technical playing style of dominating the ball, getting a lot of possession, and signing Thiago was definitely conscious effort in that direction. But Liverpool have lost their way, in my opinion. Liverpool aren't playing the style that Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool should play with the players they have. Liverpool lose possession too many times because Henderson and even sometimes Harvey Elliott, Carvalho, Fabinho give the ball away, and teams keep coming at Liverpool and they go through Liverpool sometimes like a hot knife through butter. And we have seen Leeds United, Leicester City rock up at Anfield and just dominate Liverpool in midfield and go through them and create a lot of clear chances against Liverpool. And Wolves with a really rotated team did the same as well. Liverpool's playing style needs really high energy midfielders who are also better on the ball. And don't tell me that there is not at least 100 midfielders who would right now help Liverpool if they were signed in the January transfer window. So that's why it doesn't make sense to me that Liverpool are not signing midfielder. It doesn't have to cost £100 million. Look at Amrabat. He had a brilliant World Cup. He would cost around £35 million and instantly help Liverpool have more legs in the midfield area. And also there are not enough players to win the ball back. Fabinho is one of the best holding midfielders in the world in his prime, but right now he's a shadow of his former self because of whatever, like potentially personal issues going on in his life, but also he probably is really burned out because he has been overplayed in the last 3 years. And Liverpool don't have another player who can win the ball back instantly when we lose the possession. All the other top teams in the world have a brilliant holding midfielder, or maybe even 2 or 3 players who can win the ball back, and Liverpool need more players like that. I really hope that Naby Keita can stay fit because he is a shining light at the moment in Liverpool's midfield, and I can't believe that we are relying again to an injury-prone Naby Keita to help us in the midfield area. I think Naby Keita absolutely has to start on the weekend against Brighton, because if we start again with Henderson, Fabinho and Thiago, we will be absolutely murdered. Brighton are in their form of their lives. They just scored 5 goals away from home in the FA Cup, and they are scoring goals for fun, and they will give Liverpool an absolute hiding if we don't improve. That's my honest opinion, but let me know what is your opinion in the comments below. I would love to hear it. And thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.